Mike,
could have...
where you at, bro? You don't want to see me? I want to see you, bro.
All right, boys, I'm joined by the two Michaels, Michael Venom Page and Michael Perry, who meet in BareKnuckle FC next weekend in London. We'll start with you, Mike Perry. When they came to you with MVP's name, were you surprised? What was your reaction? Because again, this guy's in Bellator, he's not bare knuckle boxing. So what did you think when they came to you with his name?
Man, I don't know. I was already in talks about a fight, possible title matchup. And, when they brought Michael Venom Page's name, I was like, man, obviously, I was like, oh, heck yeah, let's go. I always get bigger opportunities. My management team is really big in the game. FRM, they deal with a lot of big money and a lot of high class athletes. So, it made a lot of sense to me that they got a much bigger matchup for me and my name and Platinum Perry versus Venom Page. So. I mean, I was excited, and here I am, excited this week to go and fight next week.
For you, Venom, why did you choose to do this? And when they came to you with Perry's name, was that a deciding factor? Like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll go bare knuckle box as long as it's him, or were you just happy for the opportunity to try your hand in a different sport?
Yeah, to be fair, obviously, I wasn't expecting to even be doing the bare knuckle at this stage. So when it was presented to me, so after my last fight, it was presented to me. Everyone knows how I am. So when I lost the first time I lost a fight when it was against Lima, I fought 5 times that year to try and get back. I was like, yo, I'm hungry. I want to get straight back in there, get to work, and get that fight back. And then this time around, no different. I was like, yo, I need to get back in that cage. I felt completely fine. I was like, when can I get back in? Everyone was saying, we don't think we're going to be able to put you on a show until October, November. I was like, there's no way I'm waiting that long, man. So I was already in the mindset of looking to do something else. So it was more so going to be boxing. And then David Hay and my coach are good friends. He presented it to me. I was like, yeah. So for me, it was more the opportunity to just do boxing because I knew I was going to be, not doing too much at the time. I was like, yeah, boom, straight away. Let's get this going. I didn't have an opponent given to me then because it wasn't confirmed. I had to, go to Bellator, find out if it was okay, blah, blah, blah. And then while that was all going on in the background, they put Mike Perry's name forward. And I was like, yeah, that's exciting, man. He's a big character. It's going to be great to bless the ring with him.
You mentioned the character there. I was talking to Mike before you joined about, I think the Brits will kind of get behind Perry. I think they sort of respect the gamer. For you, you've obviously watched Mike Perry from outside his organization. What's it been like to watch him grow it, and what do you kind of enjoy about Mike Perry?
But as you say, it's a big character. I'm a fan because of his personality. I'm a fan because he goes to war. He's game. He's a great personality in the fight industry. He's a great personality in the fight game. So that's what I'm trying to say. It added to my excitement to hear that, okay, it's going to be him. Because I know even in the build-up, it's going to be crazy, It's a shame we couldn't do more of this kind of stuff face-to-face, obviously because it being so far. But, it's going to be a crazy night.
Mike, are you kind of surprised to hear him be so complimentary? Were you maybe expecting a bit more adversity heading into this one, or are you just enjoying the love?
No, man, I mean, no, it's cool I'm a fan too, you know what I'm saying? We both equally respectful. We know what this game entails, which is damage on both sides. I'm coming for it. I'm coming for all of it. And there's an honest respect, but I mean, we can get into the shit, I mean, it's not that much of a character because Platinum Perry out here for really like this. So I was going to do my interview outside too, but I was like, no, you Platinum Perry and shit. You got money, so you got to be set up in the house and shit. It's colder, it's AC, I'm comfortable, I'm relaxed, and I mean, I'm still a little tense, but I mean, I be damaging my knuckles. I put out that picture. Every shot is like right where it needs to be. I beat the hell out of my knuckles on the bag or on pieces of wood or whatever. And I mean, I'm grateful to have such an opponent, such a talented athlete to face off against me. It's hard to be mean because, I mean, at the same time, in the back of our heads, I know we both like, fuck you, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Well, we about to see, the world about to see next week. It's coming, August 20th, Platinum Perry versus MVP. It's the most exciting showdown in combat sports, period. And on the same night of one of the, the pound for pound UFC, Kamaru Usman versus Leon Edwards, it just makes sense that we there that night too.
Here's a question for both of you, right? Because Mike, you fought in the UFC, but had some big fights in the UFC, but MVP's headline cards, crazy London crowds behind him. Which one of you two do you think has had the biggest stage and has had to rise to a bigger occasion? Which do you guys think has had to do that? We'll start with MVP, I guess.
Well, that's the question. I'm sorry, I want to take this real quick. That's the question, is that because I fought in the top 15 really for the last 5 or 6 years. I really bumped up in the UFC, and then, MVP was fighting championship title fights in Bellator, and the world has always wanted to know what happens when a champion from Bellator comes over to the UFC. What happens? So that's a big question for a championship caliber fighter from Bellator to come and the top 15 type welterweight guy from UFC and fights that championship material guy from Bellator. What's gonna happen? But this is boxing. It's great because we're in the middleweight weight class of boxing. It's just at 175. I get a few more pounds. I get to build a little more muscle with weightlifting and strength and things like that. And it's just hands. MVP is very talented with his feet. I mean, there should be a clause in the contract for when I beat him, he gets to fight me in MMA and Bellator or something for a title, or, even UFC, who knows? Because, I mean, I want him at his best. And I know he's a good boxer, but I think this is going to suit me better. And, to go up against his feet would be a totally different opportunity. So,
MVP, do you agree? Do you think you're more of a kicker? And do you think Perry has the advantage here with the hands? And how do you think the bare knuckle thing plays into it all, right? It's no gloves. How do you think that plays into everything?
Yeah, like everyone keeps kind of going on about the bare knuckle. Obviously, the training itself is predominantly boxing. There are a few adjustments you have to make 100%. A few conditioning things you have to make. You have to add to your training 100%. But in all honesty, like, not trying to brag about this side. We was all young once, and I've had plenty of fights on the road. It doesn't worry me. The same way, in the moment when adrenaline is pumping, I'm not gonna hold back because I'm worried about my hands. I'll break my hands on somebody's face as long as they end up falling on the floor. I don't care. I know plenty of I'm in a position where I know a lot of top doctors, a lot of tough physicians, and all of that kind of stuff that will help fix me afterwards. I have no worry about throwing my hands, and I can box. So, everyone knows me for my kicks, but if you actually look across the board of my, a lot of my KOs doesn't come from my legs. It's just that people remember those moments because they're a lot more flashy. But those KOs, a lot of them do not come from my feet. I'm a good boxer, so you'll see it next week.
You should be worried, man. You should be worried. I don't know a bunch of doctors. I don't, because I don't even get checkups after my fight because they ain't gonna do shit for me.
But that's why you look like that, bro.
Hey, I look good, baby. I look good. I ain't got no problems.
Look at this.
Baby
look at
mama
this.
look good.
Woo.
My baby look good. My dog look good. Woo. My cat look good. We pretty Perrys over here. We pretty as a motherfucker.
This shit though.
You can't even grow a beard. You can't even grow the full beard.
I would be curious to know, the MVP, you just mentioned that you've had a few street fights and stuff. I'd be curious to know who's got the higher figures in that one, because I think Mike Perry's probably not shy.
Yeah, but that's the thing though.
It's not either
something that I care to brag about. It's not something that I'm proud about. It's not something that is. I'm a martial artist first. things happen. You know, I've been in certain situations, whether it be through friends or, you know, friends going and helping friends. To be fair, back in the day, used to be a lot, or, you know, personal situations that's come up, and then we've ended up having to deal with it, like with our fists. But it's not something that I care to be like promoting. Oh yeah, I've won this many fights on this. I don't care. That's not me. I've never been a person to brag about that side of my life. No one. This is why a lot of people don't even know that I come from the road. It's like, that's where I come from. But
I mean, I try to keep it real. You know, I remember my dad used to say he 1,000-0 in the street, and I give anybody the benefit of the doubt. Anybody can win at any given time. A lot of these guys, you know, if I'm not looking, I'm at the bar and you hit me in my face. I see a lot of videos of old men taking out young dudes, and people talk shit about me because that old man came at me and I swatted his ass. I swatted a few people in these streets. These hands is bisexual, motherfucker. They everything. Anybody can get it, any gender. Anybody can get this shit at any given time because I don't trust nobody. Anybody get too close to me, it's going down like that. But, you know, I mean, I get what you're saying. You're a high-level athlete, and you ain't got time for these guys in the street. I try not to have time for them, but they try to force their way in there, and you got to swat them out.
Bro, you attract what you are, bro. If that's what you want, if that's what you want, that's what you attract. So it's as simple as that.
I'll be a street legend then. I'll be a street legend. They fuck with me in the streets and in the cage. Real professionals and real people.
Thing. Yeah, when you come to London, you're gonna know they fuck with me in the streets, but I don't have to brag about that shit.
That's all right, man. They polite in the streets over there in London. No,
let
me not get them riled up. I'm here for it, though.
Remember you said that.
Yeah, I'm here for it, though. They can come at me if they want. They can come at me if they want. We're going to fight on the walkout, on the way to fight you. I'm going to fight people in the crowd. I'm going to slap a couple people before I get in there and get at you.
Bro, you won't make it. Let's focus on me.
I feel like a lot of MVPs...
Anybody.
I feel like a lot of MVPs fights are sort of dictated at range, but Mike, you're a guy who likes to come forward. So would you guys agree that this is a fight that sort of is won by who is able to put the pressure on the other? Or Paige, you switching up and you coming forward this fight? How is this fight going to go in terms of technically who's going to take the center of the cage or the ring and put the pressure on?
What happens when you run up on the guy on the video game and he got that sniper rifle, right? Sometimes he get that lucky shot off or he get that no scope. But most of the time when you run up on, I'm the Green Beret, I got the dagger in my hand and I'm running up on the sniper. I'm going to get close to him. He might land a couple shots, but I'm going to eat them shots and I'm going to get mine in. I want to see what happens when I do connect with you and I do get some cuts on your face. I want to see what happens then.
Oh yeah, it's not gonna happen. So unfortunately for you, you won't see it.
You slippery little snake, boy.
There you go.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming for you. You should be worried, MVP. I'm a psychopath, baby. Let's go. Yeah, my shirt knocked down from the sound of my voice.
Have you ever fought someone like this before, Paige?
Sorry?
Yeah.
Have you ever fought anyone like Mike before? He's a unique guy.
All the time. Nah, in terms of fighting style, yeah, 100%. In terms of personality, yeah, he's unique in the personality side. I love that. But in terms of fighting style, nah, I don't think I've seen many Mike Perrys. Oh, okay.
I did that myself.
But you know what's funny? Firstly, I can see that you did that yourself. Secondly, I'm gonna make sure your face matches your hair. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, that's what they said last time. My hair was blonde last time and it ended up this color. So I just skipped all that and went straight to Super Saiyan God mode. I'm coming after you for the blood. Now we gonna mix in. They ain't even gonna know I'm bleeding. It's gonna look clean.
Nah, definitely won't.
Do you think there's any way either of you guys get out of this ring not bleeding, or did both of you have to kind of accept, like, look, we're going to go in there, we're going to get cut, that's just the nature of bare knuckle boxing?
It's like going into a fight and trying to say that, you're not going to get hit, or you're not going to get, like, it's going to happen. Like, these things, it's not even like it's going to happen. These things can happen. I accept that it can happen. It doesn't really matter about that. That's the journey. It's about the destination. Destination is me with my hand raised and this guy on the floor. I don't care about everything else. Cuts heal.
Yeah, you gotta have to feel me though, cause that's what I'm going with. I'm like,
I don't swing that way, bro. I told you this already.
you gonna feel me, baby. You gonna have to feel me. I'm coming to make you feel me.
There's the headline. Mike Perry's coming to make MVP feel him. Both of you, I know. I thought of this. I thought of this just a minute ago. Both of you have won fights and done a kind of like a unique celebration after. Perry did the breakdancing. MVP, you've rolled some pokeballs at people. I'm curious, do either one of you think like, oh, if I lose, this other guy's going to do something wild on me and I'm going to be a meme or a gif forever going forward?
Well, I don't think about those kind of things. That's thinking about losing. That's why I've always got celebrations ready, because I'm always thinking about winning. I'm always going in there to win, to execute my opponent, and to put out something for the crowd. My walkouts, my how I celebrate, how I leave, everything I'm the full package. And like I said, I grind in the gym every single day. It's not about just the style. Everyone thinks because I'm so showy, because I'm so slick, that it's a natural gift. No, it's work. It's a lot of work, and I'm ready to show everybody that work next week.
You say slick, I say awkward and weird, and
that too.
Yeah, I'm weird too, so I get down, but no, I don't know. I sometimes I don't know. I don't think about it. I let the Lord tell me what to do. Sometimes I've come up with things. I used to come up with things, and then I know what you're talking about is the Pokeball. I like the Pokeball. Some people said throw one at you. I'm not trying to copy you. I'm not trying to imitate you. Just like that one video you did. It was cool when you knocked the thing down, or the camera, and then you punched the camera. And we ain't trying to copy you. We had already filmed it with BareKnuckle, and then they released it the day after you. I ain't trying to copy you.
It's okay that you're a fan of me. It's good. It's okay.
oh man, I'm gonna be laughing coming after you the whole fight, like just. And the pace is different. I hope you've been training these 2-minute rounds, because I just go balls to the wall for 2 minutes straight.
It's 2 minutes. I didn't even realize it's 2-minute rounds.
Oh, you didn't know?
Nah, come on. Let's be.
Yeah, 2 minutes, boy. I'm gonna be fast. I'm coming. Total line.
Do you think the pace makes a big difference, Mike?
Yeah, no, it definitely does. It definitely does. It's weird, because I remember going from the 5 3-minute rounds, and then even when I had to adjust to do the 5 5-minute rounds, the pace was for me. I didn't mind that pace. I enjoyed it. Although you're doing a lot more work, because it's 5 5-minute rounds, I enjoyed the pace. And then when I went back down to the 3 rounds, I was like, wow, the pace is very different. And when I went to boxing, again, the pace is very different. And this one, just from the training of it, although it's less time, it feels like you're doing a lot more work. But I like it. That's why I like to try different things. You put your body through different things, and you have to adapt and adjust. And that's what combat's about.
What was the biggest change?
I like your ass. I can't help it, man. I like you, man. We're gonna get down.
Yeah, definitely. Respect, bro.
Are you trying to dislike him, Mike Perry? Were you coming in this like, oh, I fuck this guy, I'm gonna hate him and I'll get in there and damage him, and he's trying to win you over?
I'm cool. I'm a grown man now. I've been doing this shit a long time. We fighting for our families. I know what time it is, but yeah, I'm probably gonna be a little meaner on fight. We gonna just walk around with a little mug on my face or something.
I like it.
Paige, do you think the London experience will make any difference to Perry's output, Perry's performance in the ring? Do you think being in London or anything will change him at all? Do you think he's kind of immune to that stuff? Did you hear that?
Nah, they kind of cut out a little bit. It's something about the London experience.
Yeah. Do you think that'll change Mike's attitude or his performance at all? Or do you think this kind of guy's immune to crowds and maybe street shouts or anything?
Nah, it's not that. It's like Mike Perry's an experienced combat athlete. I'm sure he's been in places where he's loved, and I'm sure he's been in places where he's hated. That it's the same for me. I remember walking out to a crowd of people booing me, and then I went and knocked the guy out in like 9 seconds, and then the whole crowd was cheering me. I'm not fazed by those things, and I think it's due to experience, and he's the same. So I'm not expecting it to affect him in any way, shape, or form. But the difference is it does affect me in a good way. When I have the crowd roaring for me, it lifts me to another level, to a different level. I turn into a completely different animal. And that's where it's going to work. Well, not necessarily, it will work against him because it's working for me.
But about when they cheering for me? Because your people is going to betray you. And they're gonna switch over and they're gonna be cheering for me. And then you're gonna be like, damn, I thought y'all was supposed to be cheering for me and all that. You thought you was gonna be hyped because they cheering for you. It's gonna tone it down.
But then you woke up and with dribble on your face, realizing it.
I'm gonna get your ass, Mike. I'm gonna get you.
We'll wrap up with this. I feel like people are looking at this fight and breaking it down in the following way. It's either a war that Perry puts on you, or it's a classy sort of domination at range, pick 'em shots performance by you, Paige. So to both of you, which one does this fight look like? What does this fight look like when you guys meet in that ring?
Did Tyranny give you trouble? Tyranny was giving you work for this matchup. He was giving you trouble, MVP.
Oh, who? Oh, Connor. Yeah.
Or you just touching him up easy, huh?
My guy. Nah, man. He's a good boxer, man. He's a good. But I don't kiss and tell. But he's a great boxer, man. I actually look forward to his thing on the night.
Well, I might have to end up fighting both of y'all. Connor been on me. He trying to get your back. He been talking shit to me. Why don't you focus on what that crazy dude that you got to deal with, Connor, and I'm going to focus on slick little MVP over here, man. I'm going to put that pressure on him. It's going to be fast-paced, 2-minute rounds, and we'll see about that sudden death round. You make it to the 5th. We'll see about that.
Nah, the thing is, the fact that you're looking at the sudden death round shows me you're seeing it all wrong, bro. You're seeing it all wrong. And
I plan on being there all night.
Remember,
I plan on being there all night.
Yeah, no, you are, but you're expecting it to be a draw. That's crazy, bro. No. You see, if you fight me, it's not a draw.
A draw until I get you in the 6th.
You're not making it to the 5th round. And if you are a bloody mess.
Then it's because I knocked you out in the 2nd or 3rd.
No 6th round. It won't exist. Don't worry about the 6th round. I hope you're not even training for that. There's no point. You're not making it there.
Okay. I'm the grittiest fighter you've ever been in front of. I'm dirty. I'm mean. I'm nasty. I'm harder than stone. You can hit me as hard as you want, and I'm not going to move backwards. I'm coming forward, and you're going to get trapped up on the rope somewhere. Bro,
I'm a pickaxe. Trust me. I'm going to carve you up.
I'm sharp, too. I got slick little shots. Swaggy Magoos.
Wait. I haven't seen that side of you, bro. You're a beast. I agree with that. I ain't seen the slick side of you.
Come on, man. I got a few knockouts, and knockouts don't come any other way than a slick, open shot that you set up. That's the only way knockouts come.
Well, we working with different coaches, bro.
And I fought Michael Seals on Triller with the turtle backs. If I would have had him bare knuckle, he would have been done sooner. And that was 7 2-minute rounds. And he was about as tall as you, and he's a real boxer. He caught me with a good left hook, but I ate that shit. Easy work. And then I cleaned up my game after. I was too aggressive. So I'm going to keep it clean. I'm going to stay on the back foot. I'm going to be harder for you to hit than you think. Remember that.
That trust me, that won't exist.
It won't exist. You ain't going to exist.
You hope I don't exist.
Yeah, you ain't gonna exist after I get your ass with these bare knuckles. I appreciate you though, Mike. You've been real cool, man. Even though you was late and you made us come on a different time, bro. It's good to see your face. I can't wait to see you.
You need to remember, you work on my time, bro. I'm the
whatever. I'm call me up, bro. I'm on my way when you say. I'll be there when you say, bro. It's an opportunity for me.
This is the MVP show, and you're a guest. You're a special guest.
Yeah, I don't want to have to work the show. See, you the one working, and I'm the one enjoying myself.
Don't worry, we'll see.
And on that note, guys, whosever show it is, it's going to be a great show when you see me in the ring. August 20th, London. Looking forward to it. MVP versus Mike Perry, guys. Thank you very much for joining me.
Respect, bro. I'll see you next week. Don't waste your energy, bro. Don't waste your energy.
See you soon, boy.